I'm hoping that lighting is okay. Wait. No. No, it wouldn't be. So, you may be wondering, Rob, why are you standing outside in the freezing cold at 2 o'clock in the morning? The simple answer to that is my sister's upstairs, my mom's downstairs in the basement, trying to get away from my sister's baby who's been crying for the last 30 minutes or so. So, there's basically no place in the house where I can do this vlog thing and not be heard. Not that I don't want to be heard, it's just that I don't want to wake anybody up. Which I did to my mom going down into the basement because I thought that would be a safe place to do it. So, apparently she's sleeping down there, so can't do it there. Anyhow, I am out on this, not very cold, but decently cold, cold enough, morning. I think it's Friday, the 4th or 5th. I have absolutely no idea, and I can't look it up because I'm outside. Joy. I'm hoping that lighting is okay. Wait. No. No, it wouldn't be. Ha! You probably can't even see me. There. Okay, that's probably a little bit better. Totally forgot about that. Why did I forget about that? Okay, anyway. Now that you can actually see me, okay, so news. Back in January, I think it was the 31st, I went over to Bowling Green again. Not to go to college, thankfully. It was an ordination of David Nelson to the priesthood, and I went not because it was an ordination, but because it was David Nelson. And he's a friend and has helped me through a few rough patches, like finding out I wouldn't be able to go into education and making my decision not to go to college anymore. And plus he's like me in that he likes to talk about deep topics of like what happens after death, religion, and he's extremely open-minded, so I enjoy that quality in a person. So I enjoy talking to him, and he became a friend, and so I went to his ordination and pointed out a few things to him, such as one part of the ordination, all the priests put their hands on him, like in a circle all around him, and that reminded me of a part during Avatar, when, I forget his name. Well, when his avatar is being initiated into the community as one of the people, as a man, basically, was the celebration, and they all put their hands on him, and so yeah, that reminded me of that. And then there was food, so that was always good, so I had some food. Let's see, next, I guess I've spent the last few days over at Jenny's without my camera, so I wasn't able to film anything. But basically I slept over for 2 nights and was there for 3 days. We played Crossfire a lot and did other stuff, slept, ate. I watched YouTube while they were watching Naruto. No, not Naruto. Maybe it was Naruto. I think it was Naruto. I have no idea. They were watching something, so I was watching YouTube. I got most of my YouTube subscriptions out of the way so far. I have also caught up on all the Hulu Q stuff. That would be stuff like TV shows like Castle and Bones and Fringe, stuff like that. And so right now I'm kind of just waiting for other stuff to come out. I might go back and watch some other stuff just out of interest. But yeah, that's been my last 3 days so far, and first day home since those 3 days. And as you can see, already going awkwardly. Can't wait to get out. Unfortunately, that probably won't happen for several months, if it even takes that long. I'm hoping it won't take that long, but it may, so I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put that hand in my pocket now, so that it doesn't freeze. So it's really quiet. I'm actually fairly awake. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, I woke up at 12, so I guess I've been up for 14 hours or so. But I mean, usually by now I'd be like, oh my god, I want to go to bed, I want to go to bed, I want to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed at the moment. So I'm just kind of waiting until that sinks in. So I'm doing this. Oh, what other news do I have for you? I probably don't have any other news for you. I know that there was one other thing that I was gonna talk to you about. What was it? Well, anyhow, since I can't remember it, my computer's been acting up. It throws a real hissy fit when I move it back and forth between Jenny's house and my house. It won't start up properly. It won't run programs properly. It takes a long time to shut down and a decent long time to start up, and that's always been the case since I did the factory restore. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I can't wait until I get a new computer. Hopefully that one will run a lot faster, and by that time I will have a wireless card so that I can go on the wireless at Jenny's house and maybe mooch off some of the people here so I don't have to pay for my own internet, which has not happened yet. I basically paid up until December once I was when I was at college last semester. So now I'm waiting 6 months, and then I pay again. That covers that 6 months, the 6 months that's going on now. So pretty much I'm going to be flat out broke and probably in debt by the time I finally get a job at Costco, which is in a month and a half or so, give or take a week. I don't know. Really, I don't even know the date. I don't even know that it's a possibility that I'm going to get in. So I'm kind of hoping that that works out. So with $144 in the bank and about $5 in my pocket at the moment, I am kind of worrying a little bit about what I'm going to do when I start having to pay rent to my mom, because she wants me to pay rent for some odd reason. It's almost like she wants to push me out, when frankly I do absolutely nothing except use my computer, eat a bit of food, and sleep. And that's pretty much all I do. And she's my mother, so it's kind of odd for her to be asking rent from me. However, I am also 21, so I can see both sides of it. Unfortunately for her, I'm not at all happy with that decision, so kinda... Hey look, Reddit. Okay, you can't see that. Totally can't see that. Yeah, not seeing it. Anyhow, yeah, there's a rabbit over there. Maybe now you can. No, still not light enough. That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. You missed a rabbit. Your loss. So, before I freeze, your word of the day today is going to be... jittery. Okay, jittery, I guess, will be your word of the day, and the word, spelling, and definition is going to be right down there along the bottom. You can read that, have a good time with it. I don't really care. I just do it for no particular reason. Anyhow, I need to find out who watches these videos, because making them is kind of fun, editing them is kind of fun, but then seeing how depressing it is that like no one views my videos is depressing. So, anyhow, I am going to leave you with that, and I hope you have a good day, whatever day you happen to watch this. Probably not today, the 4th or 5th, whatever it is. The first Friday in February. Huzzah, it's February, yay. I guess. It's probably the 5th. Yeah, I'll figure that out eventually, I'm sure. So, anyway, see you later.